The first one is pure mathematics, okay, and the second one is applied mathematics.
Okay, now we can make it a little more interesting by, we move it in the y direction, in the vertical direction. We also want to move it horizontally also.
1600s and the 16th century. It's actually quite funny, yeah. People back then used to have mathematics duel. I mean, people on the street, they are challenging each other with math questions. So yeah, just imagine that you are walking on the street and then you see two people battling each other, but not with violence, not with muscles, but with mathematical questions, mathematical problems. This will be recorded during the exam. Okay, so that's why you have to make sure the equipment, the computer or the PC that you are using should be.
You can also choose our third language, Russian. After you choosing the language, you can start the exam by clicking the
UTC +7, right? Pacific region, yes. Kim Levi, where are you from, Kim? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kim Levi.
Yes.
I'm from Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it was great.
Yes.
It wasn't very hard, but I like the side of it, how it was formed,
Yes.
and how you get the answers of it.
So now you can start the exam. Good luck. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, we have also here Sofia Pardes from Santiago de Sil. Okay, so actually we divide the session into three different batches. Okay, the first one was for ASEAN region, and then the second one for Europe and Africa region, and now we are here in the third batch, which is
I'm from Chile.
from Chile. Okay, thank you. What time is it there? I was joining the simulation, so you can, when you click the link, you can see your report. Okay, which topic did you answer correctly, which topic did you answer incorrectly. You can, if you have any question, you can chat us in the live chat box in the website. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
I feel so excited to join this competition because I can compete with other children around the world.
The competition did well. I did well in it, but I don't know about the score. And I quite enjoyed it because it's making me think harder.
When I was doing the competition, I kinda enjoyed it. Mostly because web design was decent and it used one of the best exam platform I ever experienced.
So this competition was interesting and extraordinary. I was excited about participating in this competition.
So the IMC 2021 competition was good and exciting. Of course, I really enjoyed this competition.
The exam was very good but a little bit challenging.
This is my second time participating in this event. The exam is actually quite challenging.
The site, the platform is very good. Every information is there. You just use the time and the rule is there. You can do everything there. Unlike other competition, which the information is scattered everywhere and you have to do a lot of stuff and it's just complicated and I don't really like it.
It's professional and the developers put very hard work on developing it. It's neat, it's easy to use, easy to understand.
But overall, I enjoyed the competition because the platform we used was really easy to use, and I've got experience of joining online mathematics competition.
About the platform IMC uses, the platform is good and easy to understand for me.
It's very good. I can use it very well and there is no error while doing the test.
The questions were well designed. Most questions are from medium intermediate range, so it is good for people who are relatively new in Mathematics Olympiad and for people who are already experienced in Mathematics Olympiad and looking for new challenges.
The questions are really advanced and makes it it's kind of difficult for me, but yeah, probably I just need to learn more.
I think its questions were very classy and internationally qualified.
This mathematics competition is fun and challenging for me because it has a lot of easy problem and also some hard one, but the time is very little, so I have to go really hard on them. And also you cannot get back into the other previous problem that you have answered, so it's kind of a challenge, I think.
The IMC questions were challenging and it made me learn more about math.
There are some easy questions and there are also hard questions. The questions are challenging me and give me more knowledge and experience in solve math Olympiad problems.
I think you need to increase the time because we need to think.
All good, all fine.
I hope that I can go back to previous problem that I've answered next time, because it's just frustrating to stuck in one problem and you just want to skip it a little bit. You want to check if something easier is ahead and you can get back soon after that, but you cannot. While if on paper you can easily do that. So yeah, I just hope that we can do that later. So yeah, definitely I am going to go into IEMC again next year.
Yes, I will.
Probably yes.
Of course, I will join this IMC again because I like IMC very much.
Good morning and welcome everyone to the Komodo Mathematics Festival 2022 webinar series presented by EduVerso with Seron.id. All right, guys. So this is it. This is the second part of our webinar series. This is the second part of our webinar series. We had the first part. We had the opportunity to do the first part. It's like in like 2 weeks ago or something like that. So here we are. We meet again, and still in the same occasion, still in the same spirit, a spirit of mathematics, and inshallah we'll be doing it again today as well. So I would like to remind you that we still also have like a series of events in the future regarding Komodo Math Festival. Apart from this webinar, we still have another webinar in the near future. Also, we have international mathematics competition. So if you guys want to join, you can directly visit the link shown in my this one, komodomathfestival.com. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Komodo Math Festival to get more information regarding these competitions. All right, so if you're wondering what are we going to discuss today in this webinar, it will be brainstorming with math. Wow, that's from the title you can see that it's going to be an interesting topics to talk about. With us, among us today, we already have our honorable speaker today, Mr. Samuel Balja, BSc MED. Good morning, Mr. Samuel Balja. How are you today?
Good morning. Good morning to you, actually. But we have 12 hours difference. It's 10 p.m. here in United States.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's great. I mean, this is such an international competition. You can see that even the participants are even we can see that the speaker is from one part of the world and the organizer is also coming from one part of the world. Awesome. So can you give like a little bit of sneak peek or glimpse of what are you going to talk about today, just to give
I think so. I think you didn't introduce myself, but actually, so you will do it later. But maybe,
yeah, I will do it after this. It's just to give.
Okay.
Just to give. Yeah.
Actually, let's keep it a little bit like secret, and then I'm gonna when I start,
Okay.
probably no one can stop me because it's gonna be really wonderful, and I
Wow.
feel really like I feel really excited, and then actually with the audience. I'm gonna actually learn myself, So that's my lecture secret. Maybe I used to be a math teacher. I'm just teaching myself, and then who wants to listen with me, they can listen.
Okay then. So a little bit of introduction before, so that it's better if we know Mr. Samuel before we proceed into the not a lecture, let's say the webinar session. All right. So Mr. Samuel was born in Turkey, 1978. From what I can see, Mr. Samuel was born into family of educators. So the blood of being educators of education is running deep into your family. I can see that. Mr. Samuel got his bachelor degree from Hacettepe University. If you know Turkey, Hacettepe University is among, let's say, one of the best university in Turkey. I can guarantee that. And then education management master degrees from Gaziantep University. So that's actually, I actually did 3 years of learning in Gaziantep University. So that's a good information I can for me.
Yeah, so there are so many connections. It's going to be so many connections in this program, I think.
Exactly. So a little bit of secret. Actually, Mr. Shamil worked for a long time in middle and high school as math teacher in Turkey, Vietnam, Indonesia, and in America. And truth be told, I had the opportunity and I had the pleasure to be taught directly by Mr. Shamil when I was still in high school. So it's one part is webinar, another part is just a kind of a reunion, I guess. So he also got the opportunity to be a quality assurance tester and Android developer. Alhamdulillah, Mr. Shamil is happily married. He got 12 and 3 years old, 2 boys, still living in Cleveland, Ohio with the family, and got a lot of side gigs like IFLC organizers, poem educators, guidance teachers, Olympiad project managers, AP managers, curriculum developer, mathematics head department, polyglot, reader, swimmer, bike reader, human rights activist, entrepreneur. That's a long line of curriculum vitae right there. All right, that's it for the introduction. I guess should we proceed with the session, Mr. Shamil? What do you think? I think our friends are already, cannot wait to hear more about you. Maybe you can greet our friends both in Zoom and YouTube before we start.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is really great opportunity for me, and then I'm really honored, to be in this, diverse group, like maybe all over the place. Maybe our audience is gonna watch from the YouTube also. And I would like to actually start, like I didn't plan this one, but my mom, has a prayer. She used to pray. There are some spaces without time, and there are some times without spaces. And I think that prayer is like exactly describing our situation right now. So you are in the morning, like 10 a.m. and then this is like night here and 10 p.m. I think somewhere around the world, maybe people will watch later or now. It's crazy, like this pandemic just bring interesting times, like so this we we just discover these Zoom meetings like all over the world, like at the same time, every people united each other somehow. This is really like give me excitement. And then and also you remind me, thank you so much. How can I say? As a teacher, like the speaking is our job, in front of people, and then you feel relaxed. But let me say something. When I start like my first teaching, I still remember like today. I feel really excited, and then excitement. So and a little bit worried about it. What am I going to do? It's going to be like good or not. And then so even like ready for talking or like teaching in this webinar. I feel that the first day excitement a little bit myself. I hope everyone will enjoy it. From the beginning, and also we will learn something. And I hope like we will leave from here, with learning something. I hope no one will leave without learning anything. Yeah. Yeah, that's about me. I think you introduced myself. Thank you so much. And I mean, if it is okay, we can start.
Yes, sir. You can definitely start. You can share the screen if you want. We're already the co-host. Before we start, I would like to remind you all to fill in the attendance list. Why is it important? Well, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, but you'll miss out on a lot of things. We have special prizes, which is 5 Komodo Math Festival free registration vouchers. So if you want free registration vouchers, you definitely have to register. I mean, fill in the attendance list. Okay, Mr. Shamil, you can share the screen, or how are you going to do about it?
Mr. Darmawan, before we start, like, I need to set my timer, so maybe it's going to be, how many minutes we have, like, can you tell me, or like how many minutes I can arrange? Is it, if I arrange 55 minutes, is it okay?
Mr.
55
Kiki?
minutes?
Mr. Kiki, any 45, okay, 45 minutes for the session and 15 minutes for the Q&A.
Okay, so let me arrange my number to 45. Okay. And actually, I try to prepare some presentation a little bit, I just prepared something, but actually I'm going to draw, and then if it is like possible, maybe our audience can write from the chat. I opened the chat box in front of me, but also if you can help me, maybe we can make it like interactive. It will be maybe not boring. They can just write something, and then maybe you can help me to read, maybe, or I can try to read. Okay, let me start. I will share my screen. Okay. but is this the right screen? Okay, can you see my screen? It says
Yeah, you
magical
can
world
see.
with math discoveries.
We can see white screen, just white, but like
Just
blank.
white?
Yep.
Oh, really? So I do not know what to do, because this is like, I thought I can show you, but let me just, stop sharing and then I will check one more time. How about now?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, we can see magical word
I-
with math discoveries.
Actually, like I just prepared like 3 topics. Yeah, I hope I can do like 15 minutes for each. And let me start quickly. So the time is important. So my topic, I would like to say magical word with math discoveries. 2 of them will be like scientific, and the third one will be not scientific, a little bit like subjective. I can tell you maybe one of my discovery about math. How can we how can we use the mathematical thinking in daily life? Like how can we improve our memory with math, using math? Okay, let me start with the actually before I start those topics, I would like to show you one, this one. And I remember, our students group name was Crow, and then their logo was like infinity symbol. So when I look at that infinity symbol, I always remember Kraus, our 11th grade students group from previous schools. And so I would like to say, like, how can we prove there are infinitely many real numbers between 0 and 1? One of our topic is this one. And so what is infinity? Infinity is like one of the mysteries in math or in life. How, the people are talking about infinity, but how can we visualize or how can we understand the infinity subject? So how can we grasp the infinity concept? So this is one of the big mysteries, right? Okay, so we are going to talk about it. But before I start, I would like to show you one picture, and I think everyone can see this one. This is a desert, not dessert. 2 words are like, it's easily, people can make mistakes. Dessert and desert. I always ask myself, like, don't say dessert. Like dessert is like baklava or one of the sweet things, right? And the desert is, there are like infinitely many or like millions or trillions of sand particles, right? And it's when you keep looking at this dessert or desert, which one?
Yes, dessert is delicious though, but desert is
Yeah. Remind me, okay, if I make mistake. Okay. So this desert, when you look at this desert, like it looks like boring, right? Mr. Dharmavan, if you can help me, like, if I'm talking with someone, it will be like I will feel more comfortable, okay?
Okay, sure.
If I keep talking myself, like I will think like, there are no one, it's like feeling weird.
Okay.
Okay. When we look at this desert, not dessert, it looks like boring, like math, right?
It's only
I remember
sand.
maybe you sometimes you feel boring during math lessons, right? It's because abstract.
Because it's difficult.
Yeah, why? Because mostly the most challenging subject maybe in the schools are like one of them is like math. And then
Exactly.
who doesn't understand when they look at this desert, they feel like, not excitement. We said, it's going to be excited, but it looks like boring. It's abstract, it's like, it's hard to understand sometimes. But, when we start understanding, when we search about desert, we see some oases, right?
Yes.
Sometimes these oases are hidden in the desert, right? And then look at this one. Wow, that one's just like brown color, like just only the sands. Now there are some trees or like, small lakes, waters.
Yeah.
Or even like some patios or some over there. People are, making some picnic. And then, yeah, it's like getting interesting, right? A little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like beauty hidden within the boringness,
Yeah, after boring, and suddenly something's happened like miracle, right? When you are walking, you see like oases, right? And then when you keep searching, like even you can search in Google, some different various cacti, right? Cacti. Okay. I mean, look at the colors, like, and look at this, different styles. Like maybe these are just just bunch of the cacti, right? And cacti. I mean, isn't it interesting? Like after that, brown color and then like water, like all these cacti, include lots of waters inside. Yeah, it's getting interesting, right?
Yeah, especially
That
with the
is,
flowers and all that,
yeah, and
colorful.
also math is, if you keep searching, if you don't stay in the first page, like in the math, oh, this is abstract, why we are learning this math? What am I going to do in the real life? We are learning this one, but we are never going to use. Mostly the students say it like that. They stay on the first page. They never go to second page or third. But when when you keep searching and learning, you go to like second page and third page. You discover something. When you discover something, okay, and then the next one, like the small creatures in desert. I just like make snapshot only one page in my computer. Look at how many different kinds. Maybe these are just maybe one tenth or like hundreds or something like that. What do you think?
Yeah, there are like definitely more animals than we can see on the screen right now. Like this is just a small part of the whole ecosystem.
Even like I can tell you, like, I haven't seen this animal.
Nah.
This is my first time, like today. I haven't seen this animal before. Okay. Wow, isn't that interesting? And no one is writing anything in the chat box. I think everyone get bored. I don't know. Maybe are you in this still first page? Write something in the chat box, please. Make it a bit excited.
See, someone is saying this is interesting. See,
yeah.
They're just too focused in the thing that they don't want to disturb their concentration.
Maybe maybe they are saying that we come here to learn math. What are these, like desert or like animals like cacti or oases or something like that? Yeah, when when you make zoom, you discover a lot, right? Okay, and then let me say something. I just take this one of the like magazine. So let me read it. It reminded us of our feelings towards mathematics. For some people, mathematics seems like a dry and dull subject that makes little sense. However, it too becomes full of life and color once one looks in the right place and from the correct perspective. I mean, where did we start and then where we came? Actually, like, before we born, and like we didn't know anything about this world, right?
No.
And then now when you keep learning, and then you see different colors, like different shapes, where we start and then where we came. Like, we just start from one desert. It's getting like smaller, right? It's like getting like infinity, right? So probably, we start from nothing or like one. Actually, we were like one cell, like in our mother's womb. We start as one cell, zygote. And then, now look at this, and we discover the universe. Like, I think everyone, I think universe is given to everyone, in the world, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, I think I make a little bit wonder. If I make wonder, that's, my job is done, I think. Okay. But let me say something. What could it be? This one. Okay, I want, our audience to write something about this picture. It's seen, right?
Yeah.
What
Come
could
on,
it be?
guys. What do you think that is? The one on the screen with the dots and what is that? Circles and colors and all that. What do you think it is?
Colors. Let me make it correct, okay? Okay, and then we
Anyone
can make it
knows?
zoom.
Anyone has any ideas?
I see.
Color
Is there any
pattern.
pattern? I want to ask someone who see the pattern. What is the pattern here? Who will get the reward? Who find the correct pattern?
Mosaic. It's a mosaic. Frederick Argigan. Ulukbek said, colorful Lego, beautiful pattern, a lot of
Okay,
stars.
yeah. Wow, yeah, you see. So, only five people is watching. Need more message. Don't scare. I will not read the names. There's a secret message on it. Yeah, it's, yeah. It could be.
What is that?
There's a pattern. I'm telling you, who will tell me the pattern in these colors? He will get the biggest reward. Oh, so they need the zoom. I will make the zoom for first rows.
1, 2. What is that? 2, red, yellow. What's that? I don't get it.
Okay. Did you find? Adi, did you find the pattern here?
No, I don't think so.
It's good guess, but good one. Eye test, but it's not an eye test. Yeah.
Spider, someone said.
No, maybe maybe it could be, but I'm not sure. I will not tell. Okay, more, please. let's give 2 more minutes. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be interactive, and then it will be more more excited. What could it be? What is the pattern here in this picture?
What do you think, guys? What do you see here? Because I have no idea what it is. For me, it just looks like bunch of colors,
Windmill.
Someone said windmill. What do you think,
Windmill,
Mr. Shalom?
number. Yeah, number. Yeah, we have some good guesses. But it could be anything. Come on. Let's say something. I mean, no one will judge you. Please, anything related or not related, just give the anything. What do you have in your mind? Nature. It could be relation with prime number. Prime number. Yeah, I like that answer, but it's not prime number. Okay, just please. What do you think? What do you comes to your mind right now? Just write into chat box. Gingerbread. It could be
gingerbread.
DNA.
DNA.
It could be, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be DNA. That's nice.
Love.
Yeah, love.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Clock.
Everything has love in it. Yeah, definitely. I like it. A clock. It could be. Come on, let's go. Adi, let me ask you. What do you see? What comes to your mind?
When I first saw it, I thought it was some kind of electrical board or something like that.
It could be good. Okay, a game, art, barbels. What's
Like
barbels?
dumbbells, I think, like dumbbells, no? Like the one you use at the gyms?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know.
Squares. Yeah, where's the square? Yeah, squares. Maybe, yeah, maybe hidden squares. Yeah, it could be. Okay, I think that's enough, right? Okay, color of the world. That's I like it. IFLC. Yeah, it's color of the world.
So what it is, Mr. Shamil? Can you reveal?
Okay, so this is the explanation. It was just when we continue next page, it has the answer. So let me reveal the secret. Martin Krzyzewski is one such artist who found beauty and artistry in the randomness of pi. These are the digits of pi.
Wow.
And then he took the digits of pi and gave each digit a different color. Actually, there are like between 0 to 9, just the digits, you know, between 0 to 9. Like there are like 10 different colors. For instance, he gave 3 the color orange, 1 as red, 4 as yellow, and so on. Then he made a beautiful poster. And if you look at it carefully, you don't see any particular pattern to the colors. Actually, there is no pattern.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You know, and you know, all the mathematicians, they are still searching pi's digits and they couldn't find any pattern. So I was telling, you know, who find the pattern, he will get the big reward.
Because there's no pattern,
because
right?
I was not lying, because if someone just, you know, claim that there's a pattern in the pi's digit, please bring it up, you know, and then, you know, you will get the most, you know, biggest reward maybe in history.
Yeah, you'll get what is the name? Nobel Prize or something like that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay. So isn't that interesting? So you see that we didn't start the math, like, you know, this is the news about math. Okay. So as you see that the digits of pi, I mean, you know, I was telling my students all over the place, all over the universe, like all the circles, when you take, let me write it here, okay? You know, this, what is the circumference? 2 pi.
2 pi
r, right?
R.
Good. Yeah, you know, someone answered. Yeah, I like it. So our audience can open their microphone.
Yeah, they can. If they want to speak, they just can.
And then, so the circumference is 2 pi r, right? And then, you know, what's pi? How can we find the pi? If I divide by 2r, right? What was the 2r? Diameter is the 2r, right?
Exactly.
R is radius, and 2r is like diameter, right? Okay. And then if I simplify 2 and 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. R divided by R is 1. So which one left? It's pi. If you divide, you know, in the universe, all circles by its diameter, you will find the same constant number, which is pi. But this pi's digits, like as our friends write here, like 1.14, blah, 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 continue.
3.1415.
Good, 1415, and then continue, right? Okay. And then I think there must be 8 around here. I don't know. Okay. So, and you know, these digits never repeat itself. And even like, if you write your like birthday, Adi, you know, there's a website, My Pi Day.
My Pi Day. Let me check.
mypiday.com, or yeah, let me write those as well. My Pi Day. My Pi Day. Yeah, mypiday.com. You know, I don't have any relation with that website. I'm not making advertisement. But when you get it, you know, let's write, you know, like you can see in the screen, right?
Yes.
mypiday.com. Okay, let's say random birthday, okay? I don't want to take anyone's birthday because in the United States, birthdays are really significant. Don't say your birthdays to anyone.
I just get today's day. Like, what is this?
Yeah, let's write
26.
today's day. Is there anyone who born in, you know, in today? Just write in the chat box. Is there anyone whose birthday is this?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question? Could you please repeat the question?
Yeah.
Is anyone having a birthday today? That's what Mr. Samuel was saying.
But you know, my time is 25th, but you know, I think your time is 26th, right? We are in the 26th day, but I'm in the 25th day.
Let's use 26. I want to use our time zone, not yours.
Okay, enter another date, 02/26, 2022, right? But I couldn't write. 02/26, 2022. Okay, and then now, like your date is in the pi's digit 672,670 place.
Maybe you can show our friends how it looks like.
Yeah. And then you see, pi's digit in the 672,670, this one, this is the digit number. And today's date is in the pi's digit. And everyone's birthday is in this pi's digit. And not only everyone's birthday, let me say something, and then you are going to say, wow. All the data in the universe hidden in the pi's digits.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I told you, you see, I told you, you are going to say wow.
But I mean, it's mind blowing. Never thought about it, right?
Yeah, I mean, all the data you can find. Yeah. Okay, but this is not our topic actually. I was not going to talk about pi. Okay, so let's skip this one. Okay, so mypiday.com. So it was not planned. So you get one website you can find. Okay, let me start my topic now. Okay, you see that I said I'm going to start, but it's take almost 17 minutes, I think. I don't know how can I finish this program. Okay, so how can we prove there are infinitely many real numbers between 0 and 1? Okay, so I need to draw. Okay, let me draw. Did you understand? Our friends understand the question. How can we improve? There are infinitely many real numbers between 0 and 1.
Okay.
Right? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Because Einstein said, if someone ask me a question, I will take the half of time to understand the question, another half to solve the question. If we don't understand the question, we can't learn. So the reading and understanding the question is very important. So how can we prove that there are infinitely many real numbers between 0 and 1? Is there any infinitely many numbers between 0 and 1? How it's possible? Everyone can, like 0.1, 1,
0.11, 0. Yeah, that's something like that. It's going to be a lot of numbers.
Yeah, infinitely many numbers we can add, like, right? Okay. And then, so it's, you can find infinitely many numbers between 0 and 1. But how can we prove it geometrically? Okay, I'm going to show you how can we prove it geometrically. I hope our time will be, we can use our time wisely. Let me erase this one. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to take this ruler and draw the, my computer is like, I can touch the computer. I like this program. Microsoft Whiteboard. You can
Whiteboard.
Yeah,
definitely
Microsoft
not an
Whiteboard.
ads, guys. Definitely not an ads.
Yeah. There's Microsoft is not sponsor for this program.
Yeah. If only, right?
Okay, and then let me draw two number lines. Okay, I will start drawing two number lines. Okay. Wow, our audience get the advertisement, so maybe we can talk with Microsoft.
Yeah, sure,
maybe
definitely.
One Microsoft will be sponsored to this program one day, maybe. Okay. Okay, so let me start with 0. What do we say? Everything starts with 0. We were not in this world one day, right? We come to this world as in 0. And then I'm gonna just show this 1 here, and then I will explain. Maybe some of our friends are asking why he's drawing 2 number lines, because we are going to make proof, right?
Yeah, we're trying
0,
to prove
okay,
the infinity.
3. Okay.
And by the way, Mr. Shamal, if the time is up and you still have some materials to talk about, you can come back in the next webinar as well. We still have plenty of programs planned for our mathematic lovers friends. So
okay,
you can focus on one or two subjects for today.
When I'm not paying attention to you, and then you invite me to the next program, I understand you. We are so clever.
I'm trying to be a good marketer.
Yeah, good. Yeah, You know, how many audience we have now? 51. That's good.
51 on Zoom and a couple people on YouTube.
Okay, I draw as I, you know, so as you understand the question between 0 and 1. So, you know, these are like integers, right? 0 and 1. And how many real numbers between 0 and 1 we are going to draw together? I will draw, you know, I like using colors. If it is one color, it looks like desert, you know, it's boring.
Boring,
use so many different colors. And I think our friends know about parabola, right? We can draw a parabola between 0 and 1, between these two number lines. Looks like a parabola.
Looks like a parabola.
Okay, yeah. I draw yeah, between, you know, between 0 and 1. I didn't touch 1 and I didn't touch 0, okay, as you see that. Okay, do you want make it bigger? You see, I didn't touch.
Oh wow, yeah, I thought you touched the 0 a little bit there.
Yeah, I didn't touch. You see that when I make it bigger, you see I didn't touch.
Oh yeah. Didn't expect that.
Yeah. And then so, and you know what? I think our friends know about the functions mostly. What's function? You know, let's forget about that proof. And then this is math, because you know that, you know, the math teachers are something when they are teaching something, they stop and then go somewhere else, you know, and then they looks like lost. And then students like lost. Where did teacher go? You know, he was teaching like a proof, and then he start, you know, another
something
topic.
else.
And then, you know, like, let me draw it 2 sets, right? And then make it double. And then I will paste here. Whoa, you see? Looks like binoculars, right? We talk about binoculars.
Yeah,
okay. Like
you see from
A
afar.
and B, okay? And then A to B, I'm going to define the function, F. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know, we forgot 0, no problem. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I will, like, let's say 1 will go to like 2, 2 will go to like 3, and then 3 will go to like 1, right? This function is like 1-to-1. What's 1-to-1 function? Each element in the like A, sometimes we call this one is like domain, or the definition function, definition set of function, right? And then B is, what was B is called? Rain. Who is going to write in the chat box how we call the B as rain? Okay. Range. Good job, Luis. Okay, thank you. And then, or the set of values, right? Set of values. Okay, so 1-to-1 function, each element goes, you know, we can match, and you know, another element in the second set, right? And also another name is like onto function. Onto means like, is there any other element we didn't go here, like 4? No, right? If there is like 4, Adi, if there is 4 in the second set, if you know, if it is staying like alone, it will be sad, like get bored, like feel like alone, like, yeah, you know, like me. Okay. And then, you know, I told you, don't close your mic. I feel alone, like 4 this year. Okay, if there is no 4 here, so this is like, if there is 4, this function will be not onto function. But if there is no 4, let me go back. If there is no 4, this function is like 1-to-1 and onto function. I'm gonna, okay, so I'm not, that's not my topic, functions. I will come back here, okay? And then I will define the 1-to-1 and onto function. You know, I will just write here like a half, right? Between, you know, the half point of 0 and 1 is like a half, right? Yes. And I'm gonna take, and I will just take different color, blue color, and I will take my ruler, okay? And I will draw, and this function is going to match the numbers between, but but let me say something about this point, a half point right here, this blue point. How many, let's ask our audience, how many lines pass through from one point?
Like from 0 to half or what? What do you mean?
No, I mean 1 point. Like, if you have 1 point, how many lines I can draw passes through from this point? If this point is like A, how many line can pass through from 1 point?
Infinite.
Just write in the chat. Yes, thank you, Mr. Kiki. Infinitely many, right?
Oh yeah.
Like a sun, like if I draw like a sun, infinitely many, like sun rays, infinitely many points I can draw. Okay, so I will just draw this one, that blue point, and I will match a half to half. Okay, and then a half to 1, a half to, point half to. Can you see the ruler, Ali?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, like it's like helping you to draw the straight line virtually. That's like never heard of it before.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, our friends can use this one also, for education purposes, It's free, This app is free, Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, so I like using this one. Okay, like a half to 4. If I keep doing this, this one, infinitely many points. Okay, I have only 4 here now, okay? And then I'm going to show also like a half to 0. I will draw a half to 0. Okay, a half to -1. A half to -2. And then keep doing that. Okay, I will just, this is the last point I will show you. A half to -3. Wow. Okay, so let me close the ruler. Okay. And what am I going to do? I will just show this like intervals. We call intervals like 0 to 1 interval, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, each intervals, right? 0 to -1, -1 to -2, -2 to -3, right? Okay, so, I'm gonna, okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Frederick just say like, the angle is getting smaller, right? That's nice. Yeah, thank you so much. You see that the angle is getting smaller. If I go to like, in this, the second number line, positive infinity, if I draw like positive infinity, you see that, let me say something about some theorem or axiom. Is it proved or not? Have you heard about 2 parallel lines intersect each other at infinity?
No, I don't know, I forgot.
Okay, so 2 parallel lines intersect each other at infinity. This is like, we can't prove it because we don't know infinity, right? Infinity looks like cloud, it's like far away from us. When I go, there's next one. When I go, there's next one. But it is believed that, or it is an axiom, it's maybe not proved yet. 2 parallel lines intersect each other at infinity. It means, when I keep drawing, as Frederick said, like this one, this one, this one, this one, Okay, and then like that. Now can you see that blue numbers, blue lines from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4? You see that the slope is getting 0, right?
Yeah. At some point it will be a straight line.
Actually, we proved that one. It was an axiom, right? You see that when we go to like infinity, when we go to like infinity, this blue line will be here. Let me draw that blue line now. When I go to like infinity, I'm going to draw that blue line. Look. Now, take the blue one. The colors are important, as I told you. Okay. So you see, I draw the blue line. That is coming from infinity, okay? And, that's come, and then, where did it touch? So I bring the positive infinity to 1. And then, negative infinity, if I keep drawing like that, so I will draw the left-hand side. So let's draw this left-hand side. So you see that the blue line. Okay, so it's getting like parallel, right? Blue line parallel to like second number line on the bottom. Is it okay? Yeah, and then it means I bring the negative infinity to 0. Wow. Actually, what did we do? We zip the second number line and like we match with the interval 0 and 1. Did you get it? But maybe some of our friends, they will say, how it's possible? Let me say something. Why we draw this parabola? Because this, this parabola, let me show with the green line or green dots. This one is like a half point. This is like 1. This is like 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when it goes to like positive infinity, you see, it will come closer to 1, right? Let me show you. Let me make it bigger, and then maybe we can understand more. You see, look, a half point, 1, like a half. Let me make it thinner. Okay, a half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue, and then this point will be like when it's parallel, it's gonna be positive infinity, right?
Yeah.
And then this one will be like negative 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Sorry, negative 4, and then this point will be like negative infinity. So as I told you, like 1 becomes like positive infinity, 0 becomes negative infinity. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then also what can we say? So we can bring the, like we can bring these points here, like, here. I think it's more obvious, right? So the like positive 1 becomes like positive infinity here. Getting closer, never touch to 1. It's going to be like positive infinity. And then this one coming closer, right? A halfway. Always take a halfway. Here, coming closer, so the negative infinity. Okay, so is it enough for the, we are done with the proof. So I can tell you, using this, functions, one-to-one and one-to functions, bringing these points, matching these points. So between 0 and 1, there are infinitely many real numbers. And then we have only 4 minutes. And then, this one was the first topic, actually, I was planning to teach like 3.
So Frederick actually, in my opinion, makes a really great remark. At the end of the line, we still have the same height, but the line to the dot is getting closer and closer. I think that's a good conclusion, right? To the
yeah. I mean, it looks like we are never going to touch to that top, because it's infinity. And then actually one of the next topic, if I can summarize quickly about the prime numbers, and then how many prime numbers we have? Infinitely many prime numbers, right?
Yeah.
And how can we? And then how can we prove it? There are infinitely many prime numbers. This is one, okay? One by one. I will draw with the square, okay? And then I will draw. What is the smallest prime number?
3.
2.
Oh yeah, 2 first.
Okay, and then 2 has 1 plus 1, right? Actually, look, I will draw with the color. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so you see, when I add 1 to 1, it's gonna get like smallest prime number, 2. And what is the next prime number? 3, right? Which means 1 times 3, right? It means if I add it 1 to 2, you see that I will draw this small blue box here. 3, right? And then 4. What's 4?
1 times 4.
But 4 is not prime number, right?
No, it's not.
Because it could be 2 times 2, right?
2 times
it could
3
be 1
is
times,
possible.
It could be 1 times 4, or it could be 2 times 2. You see, like 2 times 2, right? Or actually, we can show 2 times 2 like this. Let me show 2 times 2 like this. It will be more obvious, okay? 2 times 2, right?
Yeah.
You see, 1 times 4, 2 times 2. I think no one teach like the prime numbers or composite numbers like that, right? So I'm gonna write here. So I mean, 1 is what's 1 means? Unique, right? 1 means like unique. If there is only 1 in the world or universe, it means it's a unique, right? Unique. It's 1. And then what's the the red numbers here? Prime numbers, right? And then the black numbers I'm gonna write composite. It's not O, it's composite numbers, right? Composite numbers. Composite numbers are like made from other things, right? Other elements. Composite means, Adi, you are your major is English. Please explain to me what's composite means.
A composite
number is something that we can divide with any other numbers except 1 and itself.
See?
It means we can build up, right? We can build up using other numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Great
I can hear
remark,
some
Abdul.
genius. I can hear some
Thank
genius
you.
voices. You're welcome.
That's Komodo for you, sir.
Yeah, and then 1 times 5. What's the next prime number? 1 times 5, right?
Yes.
But maybe you are going to ask Mr. Shamil why you are drawing every at the end of prime number blue box here. You see 4 plus 1, 5, right?
Yeah.
6, 1 times 6, right?
Yeah, but it's not prime.
It's not prime, it's composite number, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 times 6. Or how can we say 2 times 3, right?
2 times 3.
Or 2 times 3, or 3 times 2, right?
3 times 2, yeah. It's possible.
3 times 2, right? And yeah, if I keep continue like that, I don't want to make it longer. I know, and then it's already 45 minutes. Can I have 15 minutes more?
Sure. I think our friends here are still interested in seeing.
If they interested and like it, maybe they can write in the chat box and I will continue. Otherwise, I can stop.
What do you think, guys? Should we continue? We should go on, right? Hello? Oh, yes, please. Yes. Everyone is saying yes.
Are they excited? Are they excited? What do you think? Are they excited? Just make it crazy chat box. It will shake like earthquake in Indonesia. And I would like to say, Mr. Darmawan, I would like to say sorry for who lost their job, their lives in the the latest earthquakes in Sumatra. I think in Pasaman, Barat Pasaman, right?
Yeah, bless their soul.
I think 17 kilometers away from Barat Pasaman. Yeah, it was 6.2 earthquake. Yeah, that was really sad. I heard about today. Yeah, and then let's continue. You see that every prime number, there's one blue box behind. Okay, and then what's the next one? 8. Let's draw 1 times 8. 4, 6, 8. 1 times 8, right? Okay, and then what is the what could it be also? 1 times 8, 2 times 4, right?
2 times 4 and 4 times 2.
And 4 times 2. Okay, 2 times 4 or 4 times 2, right? And then 9. 9 is also not prime number, composite number, right? 3, 6, 9. 1 times 9. And what can we say about 9?
What do you think, guys?
3
What
times 3,
can we
right?
say about 9?
3 times 3.
Good job. 3 times 3.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. And 10. Let's. I will just show the last one. Yeah. 10. 1 times 3, 6, 9, 10.
5 times 2, 2
1
times 5.
2 times 5. Good job. 2 times 5.
5 times 2.
And 5 times 2. Let's make it, wow. One of them is horizontal, another one is like vertical, right? Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, just by changing the composition.
Okay, and the 11 is the next prime number, right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
You cannot divide it by anything else.
Yeah, I feel that our friends are getting like a little bit tired. I don't know, or maybe I feel tired because it's late night here. Okay, I think it's enough. But let me say something about in United States there's like one company. If you want to build your home, you can just go to that company and buy everything to build your home. Okay, I'm not going to give its name because it's not sponsored to our program, right? And then so yeah, and then so if you want to build a house, and these are the like bricks, okay? So we built the houses like with bricks, right? Okay, so there are like special bricks, one by one by two. It's like if you want to use like two, you don't go two of ones, you just go 1 by 2, okay? Special one. The red bricks are special. It's like packed.
Okay.
It's like pre-packed actually, okay? It's pre-packed.
Okay.
And using these pre-packed bricks, we are going to, if you want to make your house big or small, or if you want to divide your rooms like, living room, like kitchen, or restroom, bedroom, okay, bathroom. So you are going to buy how you want your house is big or small. Isn't that looks like this is like blueprint of the house now we draw?
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, if you think about it, it does look like blueprint of a house.
Yeah. And then so like how did we build the 4? We used, let me show you. Look, how did we build the 4? We used 2 by 2. How many items was 2 by 2 by 1 by 2? You see?
2
times 2, right?
Yeah.
And then how about like 2 times 3? Oh. Look. No, it's just going ahead of me, How many 1 by 2? 3, right? Or how many 1 by 3? 2, right?
2, yeah.
You see, the composite numbers made up from prime numbers, right?
Prime numbers, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, I definitely tell you, you never think the prime numbers like that before, right, Adi?
No, I never thought about it like that, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, you are living in the, you know, in the house built from prime numbers, but you didn't know that, right?
Yeah, I don't. Definitely. This is the first time I heard about it.
That's my mistake because I didn't teach you in 11th grade.
Okay. That's unexpected.
Yeah, I was wondering I can teach you one day, you know, when I was in the different part of, you know, the world, you know. Okay, how about this one? The 3 times 3.
3 times 1 times 3, right?
So you see that I used 3, you know, bricks by 3, right? And then
Yep.
the same thing again, 5. I'm sorry, like, you know, let me go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2, 1 by 2, right? Times 5. Or 1 by 5, how many times? 1 and 2, right?
2 times, yeah.
And then you know what? What was the question again? You know, probably you forget the question I asked you.
What was the question?
Because our third one, probably it's gonna stay in the next lesson. I don't want to make it boring, long. You know, the question was, there are infinitely many prime numbers. How can we prove it?
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Did you remember now? Okay,
Yep.
let me say something. Now, you know, let me write it here. Everyone can see the board, right? You know what? You know, we start with the smallest prime number 2, right? 1 is not prime number. 1 is unique. 1 is blue. Reds are the prime number, okay? Adi?
Okay.
And then 2 is the smallest prime number. And also, you know, this one is also, you know, special because only one prime number is even, that is 2, the smallest prime number. Okay, even number, prime number, and smallest prime number, the smallest one, right? Okay. Are we losing the audience? You know, is it
No,
getting
not
boring?
yet. Not yet.
Okay. And then what is the next one? If
3.
I add 2, if I add 1 to 2, 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then, you know, the first prime numbers are like a little bit like, you know, maybe this will not maybe with the pattern, but let me say something about 2 plus 3 will be
5.
5, right? Okay.
The next prime number.
Next prime number, right? But actually, like, you know, don't forget about the 4. We use 4 here. When I add 4 plus 1, 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, always there is a prime number. There's blue box, 1. Okay, 5. What's the next one? 7, right? What's the next one? 11, right?
11.
Okay, let me say something now. 2 times 3. What's 2 times 3?
6.
6.
6. Plus 1.
7.
7. Good. And then now 2 times 5. What's 2 times 5?
10. 10 plus 1, 11.
10. 10 plus 1 is
11.
11, right? Wow, isn't that interesting? Okay, but let me say something. 2 times 3 times 5 now. If I know only 3 prime numbers, 2, 3, and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. 30 plus 1 is
31.
Another prime number.
Another prime number. Now,
Oh,
keep
wow.
continue. 2 times 3 times 5 times 7. It means 7 times 31.
210.
Prime number.
So
211.
210, right?
Yep.
Plus 1,
Another
211.
prime
Is it prime number?
Yes.
Wow,
Exactly.
isn't it interesting? Now, 2 times 3 times 5 times 7 times 11.
So is there gonna be
2,
2110?
2, 2, 3, 1, 0.
Good job. Plus 1.
2, 3,
Another
1, 1.
prime number.
Wow, you see that? You know, yeah, that's great. Good job. You know, as you see that, if I learn all the prime numbers, and if I multiply all the prime numbers from 2 to like 11, I know only the 2 to 11 numbers, right? How many, I get another prime number. So if you find all prime numbers between 2 to 2,311, if you multiply all those prime numbers and add 1, what you will get, Adi?
Another prime number.
So is the proof is done?
Yeah, it will go like indefinitely, right? Let's go like
when you find the last prime number, if you multiply the smallest prime number to last prime number, you found it, and before add 1 you multiply all of them, right?
Okay.
When you multiply all of them and add 1 and a new prime number.
Yep.
And then the new prime number, 2 to that new prime number, all the prime numbers, if you multiply and add 1,
another prime number.
If you keep doing this one, infinity, what will you find? You will find infinitely
prime numbers.
Many prime numbers.
That's all.
Okay. And actually, let me say something. I was planning to like teach the third one. As I told you, these 2 proofs are, like scientific. The third one was like subjective. I found a method how to improve our memory. As you said that, Adi, maybe we don't have enough time for today. Maybe we can make another session for that one. Maybe I will, make it better.
Sure, I think our friends are excited.
Yeah. I hope they like it, so far. What did we do? This is the important part. The teachers summarize what did they teach quickly. Okay. So we start magical word with math discoveries. How can we prove there are infinitely many real numbers between 0 and 1? We did that geometrically. Okay, it's here.
Okay, Mr. Shamil, we have a celebration of Pi Days, actually, 14th of March, 3/14. So, we can, talk about it over there. I think there's going to be a lot of math stuff as well. It's a celebration. So if you're willing, and I think our friends are also still excited to hear more from you. So,
but are you gonna send the pie to me at that at that day?
I mean, pie is so it's such an American thing that it's better if you just buy it over there instead of us sending it to you.
I don't know, but maybe if you send maybe 1 week or 2 weeks earlier, it will came to me. But maybe air mail will come like maybe in 1 week. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be spoiled by then.
I miss rendang. Maybe you can send it to me with rendang and pie, and then I will get it.
Mr. Dewey, Mr. Dewey can make the arrangement.
Okay, so I think you got it. So we talk about infinity. We talk about how to improve between 0 and 1 infinitely many numbers. We talk about desert, oases, and then like cacti. It looks like cake, also like cacti, and then also like animals, dirt, in the desert. Sorry. So
desert.
math is like, as I told you, like you start from 0, you start from 0, and then like building character. Like when you reach your character, like become 1. So when you discover yourself, you discover the universe. Like you discover infinity.
Wow.
And let me say something about what that parabola looks like. I mean, maybe our audience can write that parabola, that red parabola looks like, what kind of shape looks like?
Looks like a dome.
I mean, you can write in the chat. Maybe I can see the chat. Yeah, it's like a dome, right? Yeah, that's good.
So write it, guys. What do you think the curves looks like? What do you think it looks like? Like shape? What kind of shape? Say, like, you know, write it in the chat, like right now.
Like a door, maybe. Yeah, okay. And then let me, when you are, when they are answering, and then I will just find one picture.
Not full ellipse. Come on, another answer. We're still trying to find
full ellipse.
Smiling.
Good job. Okay.
Smiling face. Sebastian Torres said. I see
Okay,
frog said.
Oh, what's that? Like, as I told you, like colorful. I think no one is watching us, Adi. No one is writing. Even like they can see the pictures here.
No,
what do you see here?
We cannot see the picture. We still like see the graphs, the old graphs, the one that you showed previously.
No. I mean, do you see other picture now here?
No. We just see your Microsoft whiteboard.
Oh, you just see the Microsoft whiteboard? Let me copy and paste something.
I think it looks like a valley.
Okay, let me paste it here. Isn't that looks like brain? What do you think?
Half brain, maybe?
Like two lobes. Looks like.
If you extend the curve all the way to the top, then it definitely looks like brain, because it's just
maybe,
half,
Yeah, like the half. Like this way.
Yep.
Yeah, we should draw another number line on the top. Maybe it will be, like looks like brain, right? Okay. So one looks like brain, and let me say something. Another one. Keep continue. It looks like another shape also. Like common. Someone just write love. When you say love, what comes to your mind?
Heart.
Heart. Let me find heart shape. Heart. Yes.
Frederick said it looks like shield.
It looks like shit, maybe, yeah. Okay. But, especially I would like to bring two organs like heart and brain.
I think it looks like a bit like a leaf.
Look, also it looks like, heart and brain, right? Half of the brain, like, when you cut from the middle. Okay. And also, I can, if I draw like here, it looks like heart, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Wow. Okay, it looks like shield, maybe. Actually, we can continue this one a lot. If you bring like heart and, your heart and your brain, the science and like your feelings, your beliefs, whatever, if you unite them, it looks like two wings of birds, right?
Yeah.
If you fly with two wings of bird, like with brain and heart, so you will find the realities of the universe easily.
Wow.
So that's why I said put your brain in your heart. And think like that.
Well, that's wonderful. Mr. Sharma, I think we can move on into the Q&A session. We can take a couple of questions from our participants. because there's definitely, I'm sure that there are a lot of questions in our friends' mind right now that they want you to answer. So, okay, guys, that was the material that was definitely interesting. Mr. Shamil, do you still remember your bahasa Indonesia?
Selamat malam or selamat pagi. Selamat pagi, apa kabar?
Oh, that's
Baik,
wonderful.
baik.
Baik.
Yeah, and I remember a little bit, Javanese, like saya orang Jawa.
Okay. What else?
I start Javanese. It was really, the scripture is really nice, but I couldn't continue. One day, maybe, I will keep learning and then I will finish that. I'm closer to zero, at Javanese.
Oh, I mean, it's you barely need to speak Japanese back in here. Right?
But actually, I just write polyglot. Actually, I know a little bit like Turkish. I know a little bit English, Vietnamese, Indonesian, and Spanish. A little bit Spanish, and I would like to learn like German, and I would like to learn Arabic, and I would like to learn especially Farsi. I just start learning Farsi today.
Today.
Yeah, exactly. Today, I decided to learn. A couple days ago, and then I start learning Farsi. I wish I can learn one day.
Okay, guys, what do you think? Any questions regarding the the topics today? Infinite numbers, the concept of infinity. So this is one question, Mr. Shamil, in the chat box. Someone is asking.
Okay, I will bring it up here. Why? It says why 0 over 0 is infinite. That's a good question. I mean, not like 1 over 1 or 4 over 4 is infinite 1. Actually, we should understand it like the concept of or definition of division. What's division means? How
when
about
you
the
take
limit?
one and divide it with another.
You know what? Actually, I can take these questions. If it is taking long time, maybe we can do it in the next one. But the next one, I wish I can talk about if we can make the next one. I don't know if I didn't make you bored this webinar. Yeah,
I think we can. We can take like a couple of questions and finish it like today. Like answer everything.
Why
today.
we can? I mean, dividing by 0 means like let me talk about it a little bit. Dividing by 0, we can divide. We can divide 0 over 1. It means like how many ones in 0? 0 times, right? It's equal to 0. There is 0 times 1 in 0, right? Okay. But if I divide 1 by 0, I'm asking you, look, this is the craziest part. How many zeros in 1?
Infinity.
Yeah, but infinitely. But you are giving something, some meaning to 0. 0 means nothing.
It's nothing. Impossible.
It means you can say there are infinitely nothing in the 1. You can't say, right?
No, I don't think so.
Did you understand the idea?
Yeah.
Look, we can say there are 0, 1 in 0.
Makes
there
sense.
are 0, 1 in 0, right? It makes sense. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. You cannot find 1 within 0.
Yeah, but can you say there are infinitely zeros in 1? No, it doesn't make sense.
Like you're saying, like there is nothing in existence, right? Something like that.
Yeah, no, it means
make sense.
0 means nothing. You can say like there are infinitely nothing in 1. You can't say, or
no.
It means like it's meaningless. It's undefined. So that's why it's undefined. No one can define it, because if it is possible, someone will be defined, right? It is undefined. But let's say it's make it a little bit more complicated. 0 over 0. There are how many nothing in nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing, nothing. Yeah, good. I like it actually. Nothing, nothing. Nothing in nothing. Nothing in nothing. There are nothing in nothing. Yeah, I mean, these are good questions. Maybe, you know, I can search a little bit and then bring up next session. And then, yeah, let's think about like infinity over infinity. How many infinity in infinity?
One.
What is infinity plus infinity? It is infinity, right?
Mm.
And then, so I can say there are infinitely many infinity in infinity.
Yes, infinity over infinity is infinity.
Yeah, so I can tell there are infinitely many infinity in infinity. Why? Because Adi. Yeah. Why? Because look, infinity plus infinity plus infinity plus infinity plus keep dot. You know, infinitely many infinity, right? How many infinity? Infinitely, right?
Infinitely.
What is the result? What is the result? Infinity, right? Yeah. So there are infinitely many infinity in infinity.
Infinity.
Infinity. Not one. Infinity divided by infinity.
But no, it's not one.
No, so it's also infinity because infinity is that the concept?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then maybe 0 over 0 uncertain. Yeah, it's undefined actually. Yeah, it's not uncertain. Yeah, it's uncertain, and also it's undefined. If someone possibly like defined it, please bring it up and I will learn. You know, because you know if you know I would like to learn. Also, I am a student. You know, still learning. And then you know the best teachers are from best students, right? If you want to become best teacher in the future, look, it looks like poem, Adi. If you want to be best, if you want to be the best teacher in the future, you should be this student. It's student just a bit make different, but if you want to be the best teacher in the future, okay. Giant infinity. There is no giant infinity. Infinity is infinity. Absolute infinity. There is you know what? I have something to say about this absolute infinity, but I'm not going to say it in this webinar. It's a lot.
Okay.
What if we divide 1 by a very small number close to 0? Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you so much. Let's divide like very small number, like 1 over like 10,000 divided by 1. Oh, no. I mean, we divide 1 by a very small number. 1 divided by a very small number. Like, this is easy question because, remember the fraction division, keep, change, flip. In United States, they teach like that. Keep, change. This is not, okay. Change, flip. It means you see the first fraction on the top, which we would call numerator, right? 1 over 1. Keep it, right? Keep the first one. Keep the first one. And then you see this is division, right? The fraction is like division line. Change it. Division, change to multiplication, okay? And then flip. Flip the second fraction, which means denominator. Like it is 1 million, right?
So it's 1 million.
It's 1 million. Yeah, good job. So it means if we divide 1 by a very small number, it is a huge number, which is in the denominator of the second fraction. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, our friends are asking, is there any quiz today? I didn't know that this is going to be like lecture. I will prepare the quiz, but this is like webinar. I didn't.
No, we're just sharing. We're just sharing. We're gonna have so in this Komodo Math Festival, we're gonna have puzzles and quiz, but it's separate from these programs. It's gonna be on our
Okay.
Instagram. So follow our Instagram and just keep on watching for those sneaky peeky quiz. Maybe you're the lucky winner.
All the things like we write here, it's looks like like one vertical, and then us other one is like like pie. Maybe in the third one we
Okay.
will fill out this one here. Okay. I'm if I make mistake, or if I break someone's heart, I'm so sorry. I try my best, and then I really enjoyed. Adi, thank you so much for inviting me. I feel really excited. It's like 11:42 here.
Okay, so I think we should cut the session today for short here, right? Thank you very much, Mrs. Shamil. Once again, that was wonderful. We learned many things today. Me, as at this moment, I don't really learn a lot about math at this point of life, but now I feel refreshed. Like, it's interesting. I'm definitely feel interested with all the things that we are learning today. So are our friends. So guys, today the question and answer session is also over. Thank you very much for the participation and questions. And if you want to see Mr. Shamil again, so definitely come in our next webinar, which is on the Pi Days, 14th of March. So definitely be there. Call your friends, invite them. We're gonna have a lot of people. We're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of events, a lot of programs. But now don't go anywhere. First, stay here, because we still have the drawings of 5 lucky winners for the free registration vouchers. So the names, we're going to take the names from the people who already have filled in the attendance list. So I think the attendance list has already been shared many times by the operator. Before we bid our farewells to Mr. Shamil, I think we should open the drawings, the wheel of names things. So, Mr. Operator, can
actually,
you?
Our friends are just saying thank you, and then I would like to say thank you to everyone, because also I was one of the member of this organization as a student. I always feel myself student, and I teach myself. And then I was really excited about this session. Thank you so much for everyone listening with me. I feel really excited, and thank you. I hope and then see you again in March 14th.
Okay, Mr. Shamil, just I think we should stay with our friends first, and we can say goodbye and all that stuff and the greetings later in the closing. But now I want to take a little bit of you guys' times to open the drawings. Operators, can you please open the drawings, the thing? Hello, operator. Okay, these are the people that already have filled in the things. I think we can start. Spin it. We have 5 free registration vouchers with 5 lucky winners. The first one gonna be Fuad Ganteng. Oh my god. Congratulations, Fuad Ganteng, on winning the free registration voucher of Komodo Math Festival. Moving on to the next winner. Sylvia Monica MSI. Okay, congratulations. By the way, if you maybe if you have already registered to the Komodo Math Festival, or if you are not, if you're not eligible for registration and all that stuff, you can, delegate the voucher to your friends or your colleagues. Okay, number 3. Congratulations, Muhammad Gozian Kafi Ahsan. Okay, number 4. Ilham, congratulations. Okay, last one. All right, the last lucky winner for today is Leah Ekowati. Once again, I will say congratulations. Please contact the comedy either via WhatsApp or Instagram to claim the registration vouchers. All right, guys, that was really wonderful. It has been wonderful both for me and for the team over here. Maybe in this great opportunity, we can take a picture together. What do you think? Sounds good? All right, guys, open your camera. Come on, let's go. Open the camera. Open the camera. Open the camera. It's a special moment with our special speaker for today, Mr. Samuel Balje. Come on, those who haven't opened the camera, let's open the camera together. Come on.
Have you seen my background? You know, it's like inverse. You know, I don't know, something weird. It's like,
and it looks normal from our side.
you know, I see like inverse.
No, it looks normal. It definitely looks normal. Okay, guys, ready? Operator, are you ready? All right, the pose. I don't know, whatever. What do you want to show? What do you want to show as a pose? Maybe peace, thumbs up, or the best pose that you want to show. Operator, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. First page, cheese. All right, second page, ready? Cheese. All right, thank you very much for the magnificent session for today, guys. That was awesome. Love you guys very much. Thank you so much also to Mr. Shamil for the wonderful knowledges and mind-blowing facts that we have attained today. Don't forget to join our next session, which is on the Pi Days, 14th of March. Mr. Shamil Balje, inshallah, if he's available, if he's willing to, of course, he'll be there for you guys to continue where we left off from today. And if you have not yet, please register to Komodo Math Festival from komodomathfestival.com. You still have until 2nd of March for the 20% discount on the early bird periods. So if I were you, I definitely don't want to miss it. And if you have not, please follow our Instagram on instagram.com/Komodo Math Festival. It's Komodo Math Festival. So you can find all the informations, all the stuff, all the quiz, all the math facts, and everything over there. All right. Today's session has been wonderful. I apologize if there are things that makes you feel bad or anything, or any mistakes or anything like that. I'll see you on the next session then.
Can I ask
Shamil,
something,
do you
Mr.
want
Darmawan?
to add anything? Yeah, please.
I mean, you know, if some of our maybe someone want to voluntarily, explain what did they learn, how did they feel about today's session? Maybe can we give some mic to, someone who want to talk about today's webinar? Is it possible?
Sure. If you want to, any impression, messages, or anything, you can say it here, guys.
Also, I don't know, it's it's like recorded or not,
Okay, it's better if you speak up, open the mic and talk. Maybe Abdul, you want to add anything? You want to say something about the webinar?
Yeah, it's good and interesting also about the facts that I learned.
Wow, thank you. Awesome.
Welcome.
Keep, change, flip. That's the impression that they have today. Keep, change, flip. That's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Anyone
keep, change,
else?
flip.
Anyone else want to say anything about the program? Come on, guys. It's your time. Or you want to say something to Mr. Shamil, maybe?
Not only the topics maybe they learned, maybe any feelings, how did they feel about this webinar?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, someone wants
What
to
do you
speak,
think,
I think.
guys? Atraf, maybe you want to say something?
Yeah, today's webinar was extremely fantastic and interesting. I learned many new things and easy ways to calculate many things in just a time of a minute or two, and that was a very good and interesting facts for me that helped me a lot. So thank
Okay,
you for
great.
this webinar.
Thank you very much, Atraf. Okay, guys, you also can add your comments in the survey that the link, I have sent the link on the chat box. So you will only be able to claim the certificate if you have filled in the survey too. So please make sure to fill in the survey. All right, Atraf, thank you very much. I think that's it, Mr. Shamil. Maybe we can continue on the next session, right? I mean, this is not the last time we'll see each other. Our friends still want to learn more from you.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot and I would like to come again. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, guys, thank you very much, and see you on the next session. Please be sure to be there on the Pi Days, and make sure to register yourself on komodomathfestival.com. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Video.
The first one is pure mathematics, okay, and the second one is applied mathematics.
Okay, now we can make it a little more interesting by, we move it in the y direction, in the vertical direction. We also want to move it horizontally also.
1600s and the 16th century. It's actually quite funny. Yeah, people back then used to have mathematics duel. I mean, people on the street, they are challenging each other with math questions. So yeah, just imagine that you are walking on the street and then you see two people battling each other, but not with violence, not with muscles, but with mathematical questions, mathematical problems. This will be recorded during the exam. Okay. So that's why you have to make sure the equipment, the computer or the PC that you are using should be.
You can also choose our third language, Russian. After you choosing the language, you can start the exam by clicking the.
Yeah, UTC +7, right? Pacific region, yes. Kimli 5. Where are you from, Kiev? Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Kimli Pai.
Yes.
I'm from Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Oh, Cambodia,
Yes.
okay.
I think it was great.
Yes.
It wasn't very hard, but I like the side of it, how it was formed,
Yes.
and how you get the answers of it.
So now you can start the exam. Good luck. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, we have also here Sofia Pardes from Santiago de Chile. Okay, so actually we divide the session into three different batches. Okay, the first one was for ASEAN region, and then the second one for Europe and Africa region, and now we are here in the third batch, which is
I'm from Chile.
from Chile. Okay, thank you. What time is it there? I was joining the simulation, so you can, when you click the link, you can see your report. Okay, which topic did you answer correctly, which topic did you answer incorrectly. You can, if you have any question, you can chat us in the live chat box in the website. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.